Let me unmute myself over on the Book of Faces. You're welcome for that. And you have no idea. We just mimed it all. You're welcome. Thank you for that. Anyway, what I was saying is for those who missed it on the Book of Faces, over on TikTok and on Instagram and on YouTube, I am live also. It's an epic live where I am literally live on every social media platform that I am on. So here's the repeat of the ones that everybody who got to hear me, and for those who are on the Book of Faces who didn't get to hear me. So here's what I want you to do. What I was talking about is what we do here at the Sass. The Sass is done every Sunday night. It's usually about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What goes on is I teach you guys stuff. If I'm going to be doing a multi-camera live, you really should be watching me over in the Book of Faces and on the YouTube. And the reason being is because on Gram and on TikTok, it doesn't allow for me to do multi-cameras. I'm going to try to see if you can at least see or at least hear, but I would really love for you guys to go follow me on the tube so that you guys don't miss the Sass that happens every Sunday night. So what you need to do is put hashtag the Sassy Summer in the comments. That lets me know that you are watching me live. If you put hashtag rewind, it means you caught me later, and that's okay because you gotta have a life. So again, if you're watching me live, it's always hashtag the Sassy Summer, and if you're watching me on a rewind, it's hashtag rewind. Something I started years ago, and I've managed to get the peoples to follow in suit. So welcome to all the other social medias who are watching me for the first time doing this Sass. Sorry, Facebook, that I messed that up. You're welcome for that. It's okay. You didn't miss any of the tutorials, but let's just dive right into what tonight's Sass is about. We're going to be talking about Christmas in July. And this week we are featuring RREM distributors. For those who watch me over on the talk, that's my girl, Randy. That's right. She is one of my laser team peeps. And this week we are launching her stuff. What is her stuff, you're asking? I'm so glad you asked. It's elves. That's right. Her theme this year, she wanted to do elves. So all the stuff that I'll be showing off during the week will be elf related. Not the one that sits and is creepy, just the stuff that you could decorate your house with. That elf, okay? We also have ornaments. We have Santa packs. So much more that will literally be circling its way around the elf. So make sure you watch out for that. Then, hopefully the following week, I will be launching all things Blanktastic. That's right. Blanktastic is back on. She has moved. That is Miss Claire. So Claire moved, needed to get herself all situated, and she's back in business with Blanktastic. So make sure you follow our REM distributors all over on the social medias, wherever they are, and Blanktastic also on all the social medias. But you always will hear them from me. Why? Because they are part of my laser team. So what are we going to do? So like I said, we have ornaments, and the ornament this year is an elf ornament. It's the elf hat. I decided not to go typically boy-girl kind of conversation. I went very generic, and it's just the hat. This way, it doesn't matter. You can always just put a name on it, and it works no matter what. So you have a couple different designs that will go with that. You can put the name on it. It's perfect. Again, it allows for you to have whatever name you want to put on it at the end of the day. So we have that. What else do we have? Oh, let me talk about some things that I launched over in the Book of Faces. So I have a form that I posted out, and that is me travel teaching all over the United States. And I wanted to know where you wanted me to come. What city did you want me to come and invade? Well, here's the thing. I was pretty shocked at where you guys all wanted me. And I mean, I was shocked, but I wasn't. The East Coast definitely wants me. But here's the thing. I come with other teachers. That's right. I have some of my teacher friends who have joined me at EEM and at the Applique Getaway, and they're going to be travel teaching with me. You got it. So there's going to be a couple of teachers. We're going to come in and we're just going to teach. Now, you're going to say, Nikki, are you going to have vendors there? No, right now we're not going to have vendors. It might be if the teacher has something they can sell, then yes, the teacher will sell. We are going to do what we call a craft and take. Basically, do what you learned during the day, and we're going to do a class at night where you actually get to make the thing. I would also like to say that we will be sponsored by Happy Japan Embroidery Machines. So along the way, that embroidery machine will be at those classes, and I'm super happy about working with them as well. So lots to come up, but if you haven't, please join the Facebook group. It is the Sassy Summer. Let me get the correct title here because Lord knows, where is it? I've got a long name and amazing results here. That's how this goes. Okay. So it's the Sassy Summer Sublimation, Embroidery, Laser, Vinyl, and Designer Nation. Yes, because they tell you to put 72 characters in the title of your Book of Faces group. Don't judge. I just do what I'm told. Okay. So that's the group you want to go in and follow. If you are a business owner who does any of those things, please come in and join. That's where you're going to find out where I'm travel teaching to. Don't worry, I'll put it all over the place, all over the social net, all over the socials. That's where you're going to find me. Right now, Arkansas, Tennessee, Florida, North Carolina, and Texas are all screaming they want us. And now you're going to ask, Nikki, who's going to be teaching with you? Sheila Ryan from Baby Moon, Designs by Baby Moon, and Libby Ashcroft from Artist Spree. So collectively, we are all in. We might have Stephanie from Caesar join us, depending on where we are. Oh, Omaha, Nebraska was another one. Depending on where we're going, we want to hit all different points of the United States to do these small in-house class sessions and have you guys get a lot of bang for your buck. So that's what you guys asked. You also asked for 2 days, lunch included. That was another thing you guys wanted to ask for. And you wanted it a la carte. But I might also offer a 2-day bundle so that if you do happen to want to do both days, you get a little bit of a discount for doing both days. So there's that. But right now we're just in the preliminary phase of doing all the things, whatever it may be. So we have that going on. I also put a poll in, like, what is your favorite? If I was going to make an ornament, what would you pick? I put that poll out there too. I think I have on there snowman, moose, the s'mores ornament, and there was one more, and it's escaping my brain. That was also a poll in there as well. And right now, snowmen are on the lead. They're in the lead. That's right. Oh, moose. Yeah, did I say moose? Moose. But it's in the lead. And, well, I think that's what Blanktastic is going to be doing next week when it's her turn for me to show her off. That's right. Claire's going to be doing all things snowmen. So she's doing snowmen, and we have our REM distributor, Randy, who's going to be doing elves. We got your Christmas covered. Now, let's get to some other things. I also want to share with you guys, I am selling 3M 12 by 12 inch, the 467 MP double-sided tape adhesive. Whew, that was a lot. So normally you would see it on the roll, okay? These things are expensive. And, well, let's just put it very bluntly. We're all balling on a budget here. And what can you use it for? Well, if you've got a laser, you could put this on the underside of your product, laser cut it out, and then it is stuck to the back. Maybe you have pieces and you don't want to glue it all together. If you have your 3M on the back, then you could just peel it, stick it, and go. You don't have to go in and glue it all together. That is huge. Let me just tell you. So it works on a variety of different substrates. Test it out first. I always encourage you to test out your product as per usual. But I am selling these as 12 by 12 sheets. And I got to be honest, they're going to be very inexpensive. So you can get a 6-pack for $12. You could get a 12-pack for $18. And you can get a 36 pack for $45. Let me break that down because I feel like you need to know the math on that. So on the $6 pack, it's $2 a sheet. On the $12 pack, or the 12-pack one, the $18 12-pack one is $1.50 each, right? Yes. And then on the 36-pack one, they break down to $1.25 each for a 12 by 12 square. Now I know my piece, my picture, it looks like a 12 by 19. I just have to cut the 12 by 12 for you so that y'all can see it. It is a pre-order. Please keep that in mind. This is a pre-order. My goal is to have this as a ready to ship, but because I want to see where you all are at, 12 by 12 it is. It works for a wide variety of items. Please keep that in mind. It's not just for the wood. You could use it on your MDF. You can use it on your acrylic. It's great for layering products. Whatever it is you want to use it for, you pretty much can use it for. But again, test it out. This is what it looks like. It has this side. Mine does come, because it is in sheets, does come with a cover on both sides. So you're going to have to peel off both sides in order to use it. So there is that. So that is new. I'm taking pre-orders right now. You guys will have until Tuesday to place your orders. I've already placed my order because I'm getting it anyway, because I needed it. This was a need for Nikki, and I'm just sharing off the wealth. So there is that. What else? There's so much. I did launch a bundle pack of designs over on the sassysummer.com. There's very few left. I had 100 of them only be able to be downloaded. They're all my AI images that we've been making over on the TikTok. For those who didn't know, on the Book of Faces or the Gram, that's what that is. You need to go in and download those as soon as you possibly can, because I'm not going to re-up them. They're only going to be 100 of them. Also, I also need to know, while you guys are here in the comments section, if you guys would like me to offer these like I did last year, except the design will be different this year. These were launched last year. I'm going to put this up against something white because, well, it's hard to see. So these were launched last year. They are crystal ornaments. All right. I will have a limited quantity of these if you guys want. This year's one has the same saying, but it has a larger cardinal on them. They are heavy. They are chunky. They're thick, okay? They are thick with a couple C's, y'all. And these are crystal glass. They're absolutely gorgeous. We've updated the box because I didn't like the box from last year. So we did update that, and the design will be different. If this is something you guys would like me to offer, please put yes in the comment section that you would like me to offer these to you guys so that you can purchase them. You're going to say, Nikki, well, what's going to be the cost on those? I'm so glad you asked. They're going to be $9 just like they were last year. It was one of those things, the price didn't go up. So because the price didn't go up, I am jumping on that bandwagon as fast as I can. So yes, I'm already pre-ordering these for my local area. They're being sold for local hospice, and I just order extra to sell to my wholesale peoples. So make sure you guys all get in on those. Yes, they are going to be for my wholesale peeps. Keep that all in mind. These are for your business people. What you guys sell them for, completely up to you. I don't care at the end of the day. So there is that. We got you lots of yes, pleases. Lots of yes, pleases. Love it. Love it. I love the fact that right now I am live literally everywhere. Like, holy Moses, Batman. And we're holding in tight. Okay. We're holding in. So I also want to show you a sneak peek of, where did it go? There it is. I want to show you a sneak peek of what's coming at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, I am launching my Christmas bundle pack. I've had a few months now of bundle packs, and this one's going to be slightly different. Here's why. Hear me out. I want to have them all done before I launch them. So I've been feverishly working on and tweaking and doing all the things. I will have a limited quantity of these bundle packs. It's going to be basically an ornament sampler pack. So what's in the sampler pack? You're going to get unicorn. One, let me go get it. Hold, please. Okay. You're going to receive, because there is a lot of work on these, you will receive one embroidered cardinal freestanding lace ornament. So the theme, I don't guess it's necessarily it's a theme, but it is definitely something that you guys are going to get. So you're going to get one of these. They're absolutely gorgeous. I thought about offering them more, but unfortunately, in order to do these and to offer more of these, the bundle pack would have to be over $40. And I really like to keep these packs under 40. These guys take quite a while to stitch out. So with that said, I can only offer one in there. If you want more, you're going to have to order them outside of it. They will be listed after I launch them so that you guys can go in and order more. I have to go in and I have to take pictures of the items that you guys previously wanted from the packs. Now that I am home, I can sit and do that. I'm kind of on a lull right now, which is good because I can get all of my computer work done. Other things, I have 2 light up ornaments that are going to be in there. Same style-ish. So the same shape, but 2 different styles. I have that coming. I also have this little guy right here. It comes in 2 different styles. And I am so super excited just because it's sweet. You're going to get 6 of these. There's 2, like I said, there's 2 different styles. There will be 6 of them. And And then there'll be another ornament that will be a snowman-ish ornament. So there's this right here. It's the window, and it has a Santa scene all on it. It's going to be hard to see. Let me get all over the, let me put it on something white. Hold, please. I need something white so y'all can see. Can you see through that? I don't know. Can you? No, that didn't work. That didn't work. Anyway, so that's what that is. It's actually all engraved. It'll be great for your tree. So there you go. That's what this is. It is a window. It will have more embellishments on it, but I was test cutting today. It is double-sided because I like everything in a neat package. Okay. That's what I like around here. So this one does come in 2 different styles. So you'll be able to get 6 of those. You're going to get 2 of the light up ornaments because they're rather on the large sides and they be thick. You also get 1 cardinal, and then you're going to get a bunch of snowman style ornaments with a really pretty saying on them. So, and those ones will be painted. Yes, a little bit of effort on my part, but that's okay. Again, there's only going to be a certain amount of quantity. You're going to ask me how many. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence of how many I want to offer. But this way I can stay on it and get them out as quick as possible because that's important to me. So I want to have them all done by that launch. I want to be able to ship them out the next day. That's what I want to do. So, or they're close. That's just me being honest, and it's also me putting probably more pressure on myself because I don't want to be waiting a month for something to launch. As I was learning through this, I know you guys have been fantastic about all of this. You guys have gone through it with me. You're helping me work through it. You're loving the idea that they're sample boxes essentially. And with these sample boxes, you can go ahead and just resell them. Go make some money on it. Go make your money back. We will talk about it when I get it launched and everything's out, what you could retail these for, what is your return on investment on these. So there you go. I like to be able to keep these as affordable as possible for you guys as a wholesale product. So keep that all in mind as well. Let me see where everybody is on where they are, who's answering the questions, all of the things. Thank you so much. You're hearing all the noise up there. Let me turn that down a little bit. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right. So make sure you check all the Book of Faces for all the polls that are going on. You can also go to the sassysummer.com to pre-order these. These come in August 13th. I will say this. If you message me about your order on these, knowing that they're a pre-order, I will cancel your order immediately. I know that sounds harsh, but you literally have to answer the question that says you do realize that this is a pre-order, and you have to say yes. That's it. If you say no, I immediately, and I see it, I will immediately refund you your order. That is how this is going to go. When you're ordering anything that's a pre-order, we're literally trying to decide when I'm doing these pre-orders if it's something that I want to keep as a ready to ship, because I really don't know. This was honestly a need that I needed. So I'm just sharing it all with you guys. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I got an amazing price for it, and you guys are getting what I'm getting for. So there you go. You're welcome. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody, the best that I possibly can. I know if you guys are into the whole laser thing, you guys know what this is for. This is like gold, and it's expensive. What I mean by expensive, the 12-inch roll, that's 60 yards. You have to purchase it at $300. Now, there's places where you might get it for $15 less here or there, but they might not include free shipping. So you got to add that in. So let's just call it $300 for the 12 by 60 yard roll. Fantastic. But not everybody has $300 laying around anymore. Sometimes you only need to buy a couple of sheets. This is honestly perfect for my XF1 tool peeps and the laser pecker people. Yes, it is perfect for you guys because it's in sheets. Personally, for storage, I like the sheets idea. I ain't gonna lie, I like that idea. So that's where this all came from. And I am just literally sharing it with you. So there you go. So what's on tap for next week? We are going to start pressing those items that I'm launching this coming week. I'm going to be pressing them next week. So next Sunday will be all things RREM distributor on the live. I'm going to show you the stuff. We're going to do the stuff, whatever the stuff is. We're going to be doing that next week. And it's at night now. Remember, the Sass is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is where you're going to find me. Now, whether you'll be able to find me on the talk and on the gram, up in the air, because I will have my cameras finally up and running. So I have to get that done this week. That's a must. Yes, and it is 5 p.m. West Coast time. For those who don't know, it's 5 p.m. West Coast time. I had a lot of people who were conflicted with having to choose the Sass or church. And while some people like to call the Sass church, it really is not. So please be able to go do your churchy things and have morning breakfast with your family, and then come and learn the things on Sunday night when you're trying to not scroll through whatever social media you happen to be on. So there is that as well. Thank you to everybody over here on Instagram for watching me. This is the first time I've ever been live over there, and I cannot be more excited that I'm live over on the gram. If you're not following me on the gram, head on over. You know where to find me. The Sassy Summer, of course. So here's some other things that are coming up. You get to go find me at the Applique Getaway Virtual Getaway. That is right. It will be launching in October. That's when it will be happening. Yes, it's still on. I'm not an orphan anymore. I'm not an orphan. It was up in the air of whether or not I was going to be able to do the big shows that I did last year, but I have a lot of opportunities coming up next year. Besides my daughter getting married, I am going to be doing the travel teaching, a lot of collab work. You guys have seen the stuff that I've done with Happy Japan. I'm going to be doing more stuff with them. I also have some other collab work in the works. So this face will be everywhere. If you get sick of me, you might want to find a new home, and good luck in trying to figure out where that's going to be, because your girl's everywhere. I did post a very sassy video over on my talk and on the Book of Faces. Oh, yes, I did. I totally did. And you know what? You got to go and watch it. I even just got out of the shower at that time and made sure y'all know how I felt about it. So go and watch that. And if you would like to, head over to YouTube, where you can go find some past Sasses that I have done. I have literally been teaching for 8 years. I think it's 8 years. I don't even know anymore. It's been way too darn long. 7 years? Wait a minute. What is this? 7 years. 7 years. I'm going into my 8th year. So 7 years I have been teaching all things sublimation. And now I'm getting into embroidery and the laser stuff. I'm feeling more confident about my embroidery and my laser stuff to be able to teach you guys the things slowly but surely. See, I don't like to just jump right into something and teach you guys with false information. I also sometimes just don't feel like that's part of my wheelhouse, and that's okay too. I do love teaching you guys about business. And yes, I'm still doing that video on backup accounts. So make sure you guys watch that. I'm just going through and finishing it up and editing and all of the things. So there is that. Busy girl. And while this is all informational, I want to make sure you guys are perfectly clear on some things. Only vendors can post in the group as preferred vendors. They all have to be vetted to me. So if you're new to me, everybody has to be vetted through me in order to promote themselves. I have a group of designers. I know we have all been quiet because we've kind of just been feeling things out. The economy's been crazy, and as graphics designers and vendors, we're still trying to find our place. And lulls are a great time for breathing. Lulls can also be very terrifying when you look at it. Now, with all of that said, you're still here. I know I've watched a lot of businesses close, and I'm watching a lot of them reopen and expand. Example, Condi sold, or Condi closed, Condi sold, right? So David, another David, is going to be opening in Jacksonville, Florida. While he's getting everything all situated, he said he would love to have me back and do some stuff with them. So there is that. Yes, Monarch Dominion is some of the people who used to work at Condi. And yes, they are slowly but surely starting to open, but their website isn't fully up and running. They only have one product, and well, they're still got to get their act together because they're still a new business. Now, let me just say this. As a new business, they're going to have their trials and tribulations. So is David. He's getting he's getting Condi. There's a lot that has to go into this. So time and patience are of the essence. But unfortunately, we have our own expectations as the buyers. We want competitive shipping. We want good, amazing prices, and we want all the things so we can go sell all the things. So for that, I completely understand. I like to vet these people out because honestly, Lord knows as I'm not quiet about it. If I don't like something and it really went wrong, I'll tell you about it. But for the most part, you won't see me talk about something if I'm not happy. I just won't tell you. Here's the why. I never want to put a bad light on a company because I had a bad moment, because I had a bad order. And I expect the same from you guys. I expect the same from anybody who orders. You take it up with them individually. You take it up with them behind the scenes. You don't go become a keyboard warrior and putting it all out there because you had an issue, because there might be 50 other people who didn't have one. If you have an issue with a company, I can't stress this enough. Don't go out posting passive aggressive posts because honestly, I see you. And what does that do? It makes me back away from you as a person, as a friend, as a client, as everything. I just won't talk to you. I won't tell you why, and I don't need to give you the answer. Okay. With that said, if I have done something wrong, I want you to come to me. Come to me with a kind heart. Come to me and say, hey, this is what happened. Let me explain. Maybe there's something wrong, whatever. And let me have that opportunity to make it right. If you don't give me the opportunity and you're going out blasting a business, yeah, that's pretty shady, pretty low, and you're probably not my client. So there's that. I know that sounds harsh, but the passive aggressive posts and videos and reels and stories that people are posting about companies is pretty disheartening. Could you guys just be kind? Literally, just be kind. I don't have to post about a business doing me dirty unless it was like huge or somebody asked me about it. Hey, did you have the same problem? Then yes, I may say something, but I'm not going to go be a keyboard warrior about it. I just won't buy from them again. And same holds true for me. There are people who won't buy from me ever again because A, they might not like me for whatever reason. B, they think I screwed them over. Or C, they think because X, Y, and Z. And you know what? That's okay too. Because for every lost client, I get 10 more right behind them who want me to be their vendor. And that's okay too. I want you guys to learn that right out of the gate. People are cranky because of the down economy. It's definitely a thing. And when people are cranky, you guys, you say things you probably wouldn't necessarily have said. Your parents raised you better. Do better. Be better. And just remember, as a vendor and a business and whoever you are enough. You just might not be for everyone. And that's okay. I'm not for everyone. Hell, I use the saying, I am not everybody's cup of tea, but at the end of the day, I will definitely be a shot of whiskey, and that's okay. Fun little story. When I was at the AG, I was walking around in a unicorn costume, and a lady got very, very upset that I was walking around in a unicorn costume because she felt like it was completely unprofessional. Yet I seen all over on my social media, there was another conference going on at the same time. And there was a gentleman who was dressed up in a lady's dress and having a grand old time, but nobody snarked at that. But because I was wearing a unicorn costume, that was a bad thing. I didn't let her rain on my sunshine. I literally gave a lot of people a good laugh. And that's what it was about. I am not here to be everybody's friend and buddy, and that's okay. But you don't got to be mean. There is a lot of people I don't like, but it doesn't mean I have to be negative towards them. I see them in passing. Hey, how you doing? And keep right on going. That's just the way it should be. I don't need to sit there and be cruel to somebody. It's just not a thing, and it shouldn't be a thing. Let me just see the comments. The unicorn costume was awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yes, it was. And it's teal. I got a new one this year, and it's a teal one. So don't worry. She will be making her debut on all of my social medias. We will be doing the thing because over on the Tickety Talk, we are doing the inflatable costume thing, and it's Smiles for Miles, and it's the Gen X thing that we're doing over there. So watch for that. That's going to be comical. I can't wait to do that. But I have mine in, and that's all that matters. Let me just check those comments. Nope, cannot please everyone. I cannot please everyone. That is true. Over on the Book of Faces and on YouTube, they're commenting. Thank you guys so much for that. Let me see what I got going on over here. Hello over on the gram. Thank you guys so much for that. And let me see who we got going on here on the Tickety Talk. There we go. So if you haven't filled out that form of where you'd like to see me and my co-teachers be this coming year in 2025 is the goal, to do a couple of live events with you guys. So that is the goal. It will be a limited number of seats. We've already figured that part out. So please keep that in mind. It's going to be more of an intimate type of thing where you guys will be able to literally, hopefully, take all of the classes for the amount that you're going to pay. And that's just the way we want to get you a lot of bang for your buck. That's what it. And while, yes, I could do this whole thing all on my own, I honestly like teaching with my friends. I know I could go and tour the United States as just Nikki, the sassy subber. Absolutely, I can. But the thing is, I just have made some truly amazing teacher friends, and I love teaching with them. They inspire me. They help me grow, which helps you grow. And I wouldn't pick any other people to do it with. So there you go. These are the people that I will be teaching with. We will be having guest teachers come in as well. That excites me, depending on how close they are to the teaching event. If there's a vendor that happens to live close to that, we might have them come in. It's kind of going to be just this, I called it a traveling circus, but it's just because it's fun. All right. Yep, it is more fun with friends. I did it. There we go. I managed to get through the first Sass. We talked about Christmas, and I did it literally on 4 different social media platforms. Listen, I teach this class on social media. It's not necessarily hard. It just can be slightly nerve-wracking to make sure all the cameras are doing what they need to do, and you have the people in place that you need. And that's what I did. So thank you guys so much for this epic first time on everywhere that I am at live. It means a lot to me, and I can't thank you guys, anymore for that. So TikTok, hold tight. Instagram, we are going goodbye. So goodbye, Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me over there. TikTok's going to hold tight because we're going to stay live over here for a little bit. And then we have the Book of Faces and YouTube. Thank you as always. And you guys will always catch me over there on the Book of Faces and on YouTube doing the Sass and so much more. And make sure you guys go and join the Sassy Subber, the laser embroidery sublimation designer group of amazing things. That's right. Go join them all. And I'll talk to you all real soon over on the flip side, over on Facebook and TikTok. And if you still want to hear some more conversation, go join me on TikTok right now. Okay. So bye YouTube, bye Facebook.